You're watching Heron TV.
You're watching Heron TV.
Good morning, Herons.
What's up, Herons? It's crazy hair day.
What are you talking about? My hair always looks like this.
She recently got her hair dyed red. We hope you're enjoying yet another non-traditional spirit day. Twin Day was fun last week, right, Cam?
Yes, it was a blast. Now, before the show gets away from us, let's see which Herons have the craziest hairdos.
Our administrators have crazy hair.
There's only one way to find out. Take it away, Miss Broadus.
Good morning, Herons. Principal Broadus here. Hopefully you guys had a wonderful weekend. And now it's Monday, and it looks like it's time for us to enjoy a whole nother week of learning. Mrs. Fortuna, what do you have for us today?
Thanks, Miss Broadus. How's it going, Herons? You've been doing such a great job with your online learning, and we wanted to encourage you to keep up the hard work. Mr. Mulligan?
Hi, Herons. Today I wanted...
Wait, Mr. Mulligan. Do you know what today is?
Monday?
Well, yeah, but I already said that.
The anniversary of Mount St. Helens?
Well, that's important, too.
My birthday.
Happy birthday, Mr. Mulligan. Students, it's Mr. Mulligan's birthday. But that's not quite what I was thinking.
Today is Crazy Hair Day. Didn't you read the email?
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Hold on. Okay. That better? Sorry, he doesn't have hair yet.
Okay, that's much better. So go ahead and tell us what we need to know for the rest of the week.
Okay, Herons. Over the next couple of weeks, students will have the opportunity to retrieve essential items from the school. Based on your last name, there will be a specific day that you can come to the school to quickly grab your belongings. The dates and times were sent to your parents, and they are here on the screen. Please note that we will be limiting the number of people in at a time, and you do not need to show up right at the start of your time. There are some important guidelines that we want to share. Mrs. Fortuna?
All students will enter the building from the main entrance and exit via the nest near the a la carte line. Students are encouraged to enter on their own, but can have a limit of one family member. All classrooms and restrooms will be closed. You're just gathering your items in your locker.
Okay, so as Mrs. Fortuna mentioned, you're going to be coming into the main entrance to start off the process of getting things out of your locker. When you enter the building, please know that you're going to be provided with a plastic bag so you can gather everything. If you have any clothing items in the PE locker rooms, you'll then be directed to the gym, and that's where you're going to be able to collect those items as well. For students who still have medication, that's going to be available in the main entrance.
This is a time to quickly grab items out of your locker, not to go through items, clean out backpacks, or organize binders. You will have a maximum of 10 minutes in the building, so please quickly grab your items and exit the building. We also ask that you maintain 6 feet between you and all other people when in the hallway.
Staff members will be around with keys in case you forgot your locker combo or need any assistance. We also ask that you stay home if you're sick or if you have any symptoms.
Thank you all in advance for following these guidelines, as our goal is first and foremost your safety.
Hey Herons, enjoyed this week's college and career segment.
Hey everyone at Happy Valley Middle School, my name is Ivana Costa and I'm one of the admissions counselors at Clackamas Community College. I hope you're all doing very, very well during these times. I just wanted to send you all a quick video to let you know kind of what CCC is all about, where we are, and what we have to offer you. So first, we actually have 3 campuses. We have the largest campus in Oregon City, which is going to be home to a lot of the resources and programs that we have to offer. And then we have our second largest campus, is the Harmony campus, which is right next to the North Clackamas Aquatic Park. So if you're familiar with where that is, that's going to be where our Harmony campus is located. And the Harmony campus is home to all of our health science programs, but also offers a lot of general education classes as well. Lastly is going to be our Wilsonville campus, which is home to our apprenticeship programs and a lot of evening courses. And this campus will be the furthest away for all of you. CCC is all about community. We welcome everyone. Anyone can take classes with us, especially in next year and the following years to come when you're in high school. You'll actually have many, many opportunities to earn college credits most of the time through us. So if you're interested in getting a head start in your college journey, all of the credits that you earn through CCC are transferable. So even if you maybe aren't planning on enrolling at Clackamas, you can still take those college classes with us and then transfer those to whatever other college or university you might be planning on attending after your time in high school. These classes might be taught at your specific high schools. They might be taught at Save-In-Schellenberg, which you'll probably learn more about once you're in high school, and possibly even at CCC specifically. So that way you can actually come to campus and be a college student while you're in high school. We're known for a lot of great things. We are very well known for our nursing program. Again, that's at our Harmony campus. At our Oregon City campus, we have our welding and automotive programs. We have a lot of great science labs. So if you're interested in going into the science or STEM world, we have a lot of great lab spaces at Oregon City. We also have business programs, a long, long list of different types of programs that you could start your journey at Clackamas. Again, I hope you're all doing very, very well. I look forward to welcoming you to campus when that time comes, and I hope you're all taking care of yourselves, all right? Have a good one. Take care.
Hi, my name is Casey, and I'm a fire inspector for Clackamas Fire. As a fire inspector for Clackamas Fire, I'm also on the fire investigation team. Our fire investigation team responds to fires 24 hours a day. What we do is we go into a fire to determine the origin and cause of a fire. So after the fire is out and the firefighters have determined that the building is safe for us to be in, we go in and figure out how the fire started and where the fire started. The main function of my job is to do fire inspections. So what I do is I go into businesses and do fire and life safety inspections and enforce the fire code. What that means is I look for exiting, fire extinguishers, and fire suppression systems to all be in working order to ensure the occupant's safety, as well as firefighter safety if they have to respond to that business in the event of an emergency. The majority of the jobs in the fire service are currently considered trade jobs, which means you have to have a high school diploma and specialized certifications in order to qualify for those jobs. For my job specifically, as a fire inspector, I have to have a high school diploma and specialized certifications in fire inspection and investigation. I've obtained those certifications through specialized training as well as on-the-job training. What I like most about my job is the fact that every day is different. On any given day, I can be out in the public doing fire and life safety inspections, I could be doing a public education event or a career fair, or I could be responding to a fire as a member of the fire investigation team. Any job in the fire service is the best job in the world. I hope I've helped you understand more about what a fire inspector and investigator does.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Brody.
Hi, I'm William Thornton, and I am a general carpenter apprentice.
It's just an amazing thing to know that you have built a courthouse or you've built a hospital, and knowing that people are enjoying what you've done.
We start our day with stretch and flex, so that looks like, just going through the routine of getting loose and stretching in the morning. We do that for about 15 minutes. After that, we break up into our project groups, our teams. So if you're working with columns, you're going to get with the column people, decks with deck people. After that, we are in that.
if you're not dressed for the weather, you might as well go home.
There's training, which is one of the things that I really appreciate, because when I joined, I had zero carpentry or construction experience, like none at all.
I feel loved when I come to class, and it's always a surprise who's going to be in your class this time, and sometimes it's the person from the last class, and you just have a good time, and all the teachers are very welcoming, and if you need extra help, they'll take a second to help you. One thing I also love about work in the union is just that everyone comes together.
There's nothing better, in my opinion, than being able to crank out a project with people that you enjoy.
And I've met so many amazing people. For me, sitting in an office 9 to 5, not something I ever want to do.
If you're looking to be a general carpenter, come check us out.
It's nice to see everybody getting into the spirit of things.
We have our student council to thank for organizing these spirit days. Let's turn it over to Ava for Stuco TV.
Hey everyone, Ava Uchifusa from your 7th grade executive council, and you are watching Stuco TV. 2 super important reminders from the student council. Number 1, applications for student council are due June 1st, and we really want you to join this class, so please turn those in. While opportunities at student council are limitless, the class size is limited, so make sure you turn those in before the due date. Here are my top 3 favorite things about student council. Number 1, the people you get to work with. I've gotten to work with people all across the board that I would never have known if I hadn't joined student council, and that I would never have gotten to work with. Working with people is so fun because you get to learn some new personalities, you get to hear new ideas, and you get to really expand your knowledge of people. Number 2, opportunities in student council are so much fun. Things from assemblies to dances to spirit weeks are such fun opportunities you get to take part of, to plan, to watch them being put on, and it's just such a fun way to see your work being done. And finally, number 3, you get to be a leader, and in some of the classes in HVMS, that's not always a chance you get, and so in this class, you get to be a leader for your classmates, be a leader for your school when you partake in things such as assemblies, and it's a really fun way to get out of your own box and just kind of just be kind of a different person. You get to just do things that you wouldn't have done before. So if you are interested in joining the student council class, applications can be found in the HVMS mailroom under student council, on Mr. Cole's website, in your all-grade Google Classroom, or in the description below. More detailed directions for the application can be found in the application form. Next, if you couldn't tell from my sweet outfit, next week's Spirit Week is Mix and Match Day, so introduce your polka dots to your stripes and send in those pictures. You can upload your pictures to the student submission folder in the description below, or you can send those pictures to herontelevision@gmail.com. Thank you so much, Herons, for watching this week's episode of Stuco TV, and I hope you have a great day.
What day is it? It's so easy to lose track of these things in quarantine.
It's Monday, silly. What other day would it be if we're on Heron TV? That rhymes.
That reminds me, there will be no Heron TV next week because of Memorial Day, but there will be another episode airing on June 1st.
But what if somebody has a pressing announcement?
Send it our way to herontelevision@gmail.com, and if we can have a shorter version on Tuesday, that would be great, but you have to send content, so yeah.
Hey Herons, it's time for your weekly challenge. This week we're going to recreate old photos. And of course you can make a TikTok out of it. Like literally all the weekly challenges are based on TikToks. I have a problem. Anyways, if like half the people in your photos are quarantined somewhere else, you can use a stuffed animal or a sack of flour, you know, whatever works. Roll the clip.
HTV, send this email clip of you doing the weekly challenge. See you next week.
Thanks, Kayla. So you've got 2 weeks to complete this challenge. And we're hoping to see a lot of participation.
You know, today's the last day to participate in the Kahoot Tournament of Champions.
It's your last day to qualify. The top 10 place finishers from each of the 4 rounds will all receive an email inviting them to our live local game. Let's turn it over to Mr. Oliver for more details. Yeah!
Hi Herons, Mr. Oliver here. Hope you guys are enjoying Crazy Hair Day. And today is your very last day to participate in the Kahoot Tournament of Champions. So let's take a look at last week's winners. Congratulations. You guys, along with everyone else that qualifies, that means if you're a top 10 finisher in any of our 4 weeks, you're gonna receive an email from me inviting you to our final game. So the last code will not publicly be posted. We're gonna try and play it live, but there may be some technical problems, but you will most definitely be invited to a game to play on June 1st, and we will crown the first ever Happy Valley Kahoot Tournament of Champions champion. So good luck, Herons. Don't forget to use your first and last name to be eligible to qualify, and I'll see you in the finals.
Now that's gonna be fun. I wonder who will win.
I'm just wondering what interesting scientific principles we might learn this week.
Okay, that's... Sure.
No, I was trying to introduce... Whoa, that's science.
Oh. Let's check it out.
So last week we used water to refract and change light. All right, well, let's see if we can use air this time to change some water. Let's go find out. Okay, so we know that air is powerful. We use this in air pressure. A lot of times with paintball, you have to have air pressure canisters, otherwise it won't work as well. But do you know that there's also over 1,000 pounds of pressure pushing down on you right now from the air around us? It's pretty intense. We don't feel it because we're living in it all the time, but we can show this with a little demonstration. Let's see what we can get here. All right, now I want to remind you, please don't try any of this that you see at home unless it has a parent's permission beforehand, okay? So what I have is a candle, very small candle. We call them a teacup candle, and some water that I've dyed green so you can see it a little bit easier, okay? The last thing I need is a cup, a very clear cup, so that way you can see what's inside of it, all right? What you're gonna do is you're gonna take this cup after lighting the candle, and you're just gonna place the cup right over the candle, and then wait a second. Now, you see those bubbles will become important here in a second. Okay, now you just saw water being absorbed up into this cup. Now, the reason why is because the air inside of that cup was heated by the candle, and thus it expanded. As it expands, it pushed some of that air out, but then the air couldn't get back in because of the water. As the oxygen left and carbon dioxide was replaced by it, well, it has more air pressure outside the cup than inside the cup. So the air outside the cup pushes down on the water, pushing water into the cup. And there you go. That's science. All right, so now that our candle's out and we've got this up, again, air pressure pushed down on the outside of the cup, which pushed the water into the cup because there's less air pressure inside. But as we lift the cup, notice that it all goes back out. Okay, again, forming what we call an equilibrium. This is why we can't feel that air pressure, because it's pushing on us not just from the top, but also from underneath us and from beside us and everywhere around us. So that's why we don't feel the weight of a small car on us at all times. There you go. That's science.
interesting, but I'm ready for a little bit of humor now. Take it away, Mr.
Hi, this is Mr. Wright with the joke of the day. What kind of jokes can you tell during quarantine? Inside jokes.
Ha 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 ha. Okay. I always appreciate a little inside joke.
I think we spent enough time inside. Let's check out the weather outside.
What else do we need to cover today?
We need to check in with Mrs. Brown for the quote of the week.
Hello, Herons. Is it just me, or do you feel like this whole pandemic thing has aged you? I mean, look at these wisdom highlights. And speaking of wisdom, here's a theme-related quote of the week. You can't go acting like box dye and expect to be treated like balayage.
Thanks, Mrs. Brown. Heron TV is always filled with a little bit of inspiration.
And don't forget, it's also filled with some random knowledge.
True that.
Yes.
It sure is. Let's turn it over for Mrs. A's random fact of the episode.
Hey Herons, this is Mrs. H with your random fact of the episode. Did you know that there are circus performers around the world that do acrobatics while suspended by their hair? And one strand of hair can hold about 1/4 pound of weight, while the average head of hair can hold up to 12 to 18,000 pounds without breaking one hair strand or one hair follicle coming out. Pretty crazy. Isn't that random?
Not just random, that's your random fact of the episode.
Oh hi, I didn't see you there. Since we can't all be together for the last day of school, we can't have a talent show, but we won't let that stop us from showcasing some of the amazing talents that we all have. Send us clips that are no more than 60 seconds of you showing off your stuff. It can be musical, acting, juggling, unicycling, dancing, or anything else that you can think of. Let's find out which Heron's Got Talent. Clips are due Thursday, June 4th.
Well, that about does it for this week. Nice hosting with you, Matthew.
I agree, Caitlin. It's nice hosting with me. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Kaylin. Have a great day, Herons.
Have a great day, Herons.
Bye, Herons. Have a great week.
Have a great day, Herons.
Have a great day, Herons.
Hey teachers, I just want to give a big thank you to all of you guys. Thank you so much for all the hard work and effort you guys have put into distance learning. We're also appreciative and lucky to have you all.
I am very thankful for my teachers and I've missed them so much.
Hello teachers at Happy Valley Middle School. I just wanted to say a really quick thank you for all the work you've been doing. Keeping us busy during a time like this can be really difficult. So I just wanted to say thank you and I miss you all so much.
Hey teachers, I hope you're enjoying your quarantine. I miss you and I'm so thankful for all the work you're putting in for us. Can't wait to see you. Hopefully we'll get a meet up someday.
Thank you, Happy Valley teachers, for all that you've done inside the classroom and out here.